It's time for some more Mass Marine Medevac to rank 1. As you can see, we are currently rank 58 Grandmaster. We did get promoted back, luckily, and we are about 40 MMR away from top 50. We have been struggling a little bit recently, but with some luck, with some good gameplay today, we could make it. Let's go. Alright, now the first game of the day is going to be against the 5-5 Zerg. This is going to be a very nice challenge. In the last episode, in case you guys missed it, definitely check it out. What happened in the last episode was crazy. I accidentally cheated in one of my own challenges for the first time since beginning these challenges, which was pretty crazy. We did lose a few games against the rank 5 Grandmaster, so our goal was to get rank 1, or well, it wasn't really to get rank 1, that was just like a distant dream, to be fair. But the ultimate goal was to get rank 1. Based on recent games, that might not be realistic. I think I would really love to go for a really high goal still. We haven't even been top 50 yet, but I would love to be top 16 Grandmaster, because it does feel like you're part of the top tier of the server if you get to top 16. So that is going to be my ultimate goal for now. Now, obviously, I do need to fight for the series. As you guys know, if we lose too much, that does force me to go to the next series, so I'm really going to try my best. And obviously, we're not close to the end yet, but it could happen, so I really want to try and get some dubs on the board here. Now, we're playing against a 5-5 Zerg barcode. That is going to be a relatively tough match. I'm trying to think of the perfect build to start game 1. Normally against Zerg, I do really like to open with the 3 racks. The reason why I don't really like it here is just because this map is enormous, at least to walk across. At the start, you have like these rocks in the way. I think without these rocks, the rush distance is not even that big. But since they are still there at the start, it is going to be a little bit tough to go for a timing attack. So what I think I'm going to do is maybe do some kind of... I don't even think I've tried this before in this entire show. But I'm going to try basically a fast 3rd CC into a 2-on-1. And then my goal is that I can get so many Marines out fast enough before there's something crazy out, like, let's say, Lurkers, or let's say just too many Banelings, right? That's also a counter, that we can overwhelm with just pure Marines. Now, it seems a little bit crazy to try that against Zerg, but obviously, once they get, like, 40 plus Banelings, trying to win with 100 Marines is a little bit sketch, but I would love to see if we can make it happen. Now, normally with this build, you make Hellions. I'm not going to be allowed to make Hellions here. So I will have to do some rebalancing, I guess, to make the build actually work out timing-wise. Our opponent is doing hatch first. With rebalancing, I think I mostly mean that I should probably delay the next few Marines so I can actually afford my 3rd CC. If I don't do that, I think it's simply never going to come online. So I'm just going to go for that. I'm going to make my CC up here. Let me check if there's an Overlord here, actually. I don't want to build it right in vision of his Overlord. Sometimes you can't avoid. Like, maybe the Overlord is here, we don't know. But I'm just going to make my CC there. Hopefully it's safe enough up there. Or, well, not safe, but just hidden, I guess is the word I was looking for. Now, it actually does create a little bit of a weird dynamic in TVZ when you don't Reaper Scout, because you actually have to keep your SCV on the other side of the map, which you normally would never do, because your Reapers and Hellions see everything anyway. But now we did get a Scout on the 3rd. Lings are still at home. Let's see if I can scout a gas, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see a gas. Nothing looks suspicious to me, though. He didn't have a particularly high amount of Zerglings. Didn't have, like, a building in the wall, like a Roach Warren Bailing Nest or so. So I think we're pretty good. I do have a lot of gas, which I can't really spend yet. But what I can do is simply delay my next gases, so... kind of spreads out, the manner in which I use the resources, I guess. Because normally you use them a little bit faster. Now my factory is delayed. I made more Marines, which is more Marine heavy. Oh, he does have link speed pretty fast. I might have to be careful here and actually get a bunker. That is, I've talked about it a bunch in the series, I think, but it's a big weakness of playing Marine only. If you don't have Hellions, you can't do anything against Zerglings early on. Marines are good if you have like a snowball amount early on when you have 8 Marines standing on your ramp. They're not going to be so fantastic against, 40 Zerglings. So I'm keeping them here on the depot so I can always run back. My second barracks seems like it was a little bit late. I'm going to make my starport before I make stim. Now this could actually work out because this map is big. And, at some point, I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but at some point they did buff the stim timing. Stim used to be the longest upgrade ever. I think it used to take 121 seconds, no exaggeration. And now I believe it is 100, so it was buffed by 21 seconds. And before, I know you could never do a 2-on-1 with the stim first. Or with the starport first, sorry. But now I think you might actually be able to, if it's a big map at least. I should get a third barracks online as well. And that's one thing I need to adapt in my builders most of all, is I need to make my barracks faster. Because I don't have any support units for the Marines, which means that I can only win by truly overwhelming, right? Like, there's nothing in between. Either I have so many units that, yeah, I just have, you know, an overwhelming amount, or I can't win the fight. Like, there's not much trickery I can do. So obviously, I can outplay with drops and stuff, so that's also going to be a little bit the goal. Yeah, it looks like stim timing is going to be perfectly fine. I might not have it instantly when my drop lands, but besides that, I think it is going to be perfectly fine here. Now, should I cut some SCVs to afford additional barracks as well? Probably. Right, yeah, that makes total sense. Especially considering what I just explained. Now, my first two medevacs are here. As you can see, stim is taking 25 more seconds, but because it's a big map, that's going to be totally fine. It is possible that he has the fourth base already, like, creeped up with queens. In that case, I might fly into some queens here. Okay, so he actually made a lot of units here. He doesn't have queens, but he does have a lot of units. He's actually trying to defend this by splitting his army. Oh, my stim is all perfectly in time, but just too many units on his side. But I think that might actually not be a bad sign. If you play against Zerg, something you need to keep in mind is Zerg has to choose between making drones or units. So if they have so many units that they just absolutely dunk on your attack, there's a good chance they just don't have enough drones here. So right now, I'm approaching 60 SCVs. He's going across the map to attack me. I actually think this is all a pretty good sign for me, to be fair. Looks pretty all-in-y what he's doing. I'm going to kill a lot of units for free here. Yeah, this was all a really nice trade. Now I can put my Marines in that bunker. And maybe try a follow-up attack now with 1-1, sorry, instead of no upgrades. For Marines, upgrades matter more than anything else in the game, I think. That might not even be an exaggeration. Like, Marines or upgrades matter so much for Marines. If you're stimmed, you shoot so many times. Well, I guess carriers and battlecruisers, right, they might benefit even more. But realistically, if you get to carriers, your army is going to be pretty strong anyway. Now, if I hit with combat shields and 1-1, that could be sick. I do kind of expect him to have 1-1 himself too, though, because he is playing a largely Link Bailing style. I haven't seen Mutas or Hydras yet, which means it's most likely fast upgrades. Let's see. Yeah, his upgrades are faster than mine. My upgrades are not going to finish for another 20 seconds, which means I actually cannot fight here, which is kind of annoying. Now, I do have this really cool ledge that I can actually abuse here. I need to micro this perfectly, though, or it's going to be a disaster. He actually right-clicked my medevac, which might help me here. My upgrades did not finish yet. I really hope they would have finished by now. This is a really insane fight, by the way. And with insane, I don't mean good. I actually mean insane. This is absolutely ridiculous what's happening here. I know I have a powerful ledge here. Now this is a position I didn't expect I would have. But I'm glad we have something. Let me just scan so I can kill the queen. Oh, if he doesn't move it away, that'd be sick. Oh, he barely moved it away. Yo, this is actually doing a lot of damage, you know. This is crazy. Okay, now we have upgrades. I'm gonna have to keep the momentum up. I feel really ridiculous that I'm scanning for that, by the way. My entire army composition cost... Oh, we're gonna be attacked. Oh, this is gonna be a crazy one, guys. This is gonna be an absolutely crazy game, I think. Let's see. Oh, he is coming back. Yeah, he is actually sending his army back. That is an interesting choice. I kind of felt like once he was there, he would probably just commit. Yeah, what I'm scared of is that his 2-2 is gonna come online. He's fighting without Bailings, by the way. This is enormous. These fights are always gonna be good here. Oh, I clicked the wrong medevac. Okay. Didn't lose too much there, I think, which is nice. Lift back up from the Banelings. Keep clicking on my opponent's unit so I can see when he actually gets 2-2 online. I'm banking a lot of SCVs here. It's not a mistake. I just really want to instantly saturate my fourth base when I get it. I'm going to do another drop towards that right side. You can go back home. Now I need to add some barracks too. I don't have too much money, but I really need some more production. I'm not going to be able to keep up with the Zerg production otherwise. Now, what's sick about this map is that a drop on this side could either go to the third base or into the main, and it's kind of hard for him to know. Okay, looks like we're being... Judging by that rally, we're going to be attacked again, seems like. Now, this is a really nice position I have here. Let's see. No, I can't target all of those. I'm going to have to run away. Let's see. Oh, okay, that was my bad. I quickly looked over, and he moved his units away, but I think he just... Instead of moving them away, I think he just moved them like, you know, half a screen or something because they were still there. Yeah, that was my bad. I just assumed that they were gone, to be honest. That's completely on me. I should have just double checked, of course. And that ended up being a little bit of a disastrous trade. And now you can already see the struggles of fighting against Lingbane. I just can't really keep up with the amount of units he has. Now this is once again going to be a good fight here, as long as I can... Oh, he didn't click the Banelings properly. Yeah, enormous fight. Oh, he actually misclicked those too? Now that is fantastic. Wow, that could not have gone any better. I think I probably killed about 20 supply there or so, which is insane. I'm going to have to keep splitting my units though. I have 80 SCV still, perfect. And the Sensor Tower is so useful here because I can just see all of those, which is really nice. And now he's going to waste some Banelings here, most likely. And I need to be ready here to lift the command center. Actually, that command center would die if he attacked it with his Baneling, so that is problematic. Now he has creep all over the map, which my only counter for is just avoiding it. There's actually... We're on a big timer right now. I cannot pretend to play a macro game here. Normally I like turtling a bit in these situations. But one Ultralisk probably ends the game here, realistically. Like, Marines cannot kill an Ultralisk. I can tell you guys that much, so... yeah, I'm actually a little bit scared for that. Now, this I actually kicked it away on accident, but I guess I'll just use it to drop another base then by circumvent this one. Okay, gonna take a good trade against the Banelings here, which is always nice. Oh, he did bring a lot of units. Let's see, drop in the main. I need to keep attacking here, and now they're all gonna come out here. He does have a hive, which means I just kind of have to go at this point. That's an Ultralisk Cavern. Okay, there's actually a fantastic find here. Because the one way we can kill Ultras is if they don't have the armor upgrade. Oh, we're taking an insane trade here, guys. Holy. This is looking fantastic. That was the best trade possible I could have taken here, actually. That's really nice. Now, my army supply seems very small, I have to say. Do some splits here. There we go. And yeah, the trades there were so good. I'm trading really well on both sides. And we got the Ultralisk Cavern, which is massive. Basically bought ourselves a lot more time here. And he doesn't have that many links anymore here, guys. This is not that many Zerglings. I'm probably going to kill this base. I do need to be careful. He's going to try to catch my reinforcements here. Now, we're not out of the woods yet, because he's definitely just remaking that Ultralisk Cavern, right? See, get them back here. Drop them in the ledge. And he's actually going to be trapped here, which is super nice. I have my units here in the ledge, so or in a little, yeah, what do you call that, nook. He can't actually do anything there. Now, rest of these units are going to die as well. He's going to try to surround me. He does have one Ultra, but there's no armor. Oh, he actually has 4 Ultras. There's no armor on these, but yeah, that's a very rough sign. We definitely made a good progress here, but the Ultralisk does kind of signal that, you know, we only have like 1 or 2 more minutes to finish this game. Most likely 1 minute to get critical damage done, or it's going to be over for us. Yeah, one solution I would propose that I might be able to make a Raven to do an anti... Actually, I think you guys would love me to try that, so I'm just going to do it. I'm going to make a Raven for an anti-armor missile, which probably is not going to do the job, but at least it's a cool idea that you guys have suggested a lot, and I think you guys would enjoy it, so I'm just going to go for that move. Let's see. They have armor. He does not have armor yet. The only reason I'm fighting this is because there's no armor. Okay. Hurry up, you guys. So we lost a base here, but realistically I have another one right there, right? So it's no problem. Gonna kill the queens, which is nice. Little bit of splitties. There we go. I'm not sure where the Ultralisk went, but they're not here. So this drop in the main is actually gonna be massive. I'll just split them one by one to get really good trades against the Banelings. Retake this base. So there's a little bit of scattered stuff here. Oh, we got the Ultralisk Cavern. Actually, it looked like he was upgrading. Yeah, he doesn't have armor upgrades. We actually got the Ultralisk Cavern and the Hive. Wait, he might not be able to make another Ultra. Oh, need to get out of there. Okay, good amount of units saved. Not bad at all. Actually not going to fly over those spores. Because I killed the Ultralisk Cavern, I'm actually not going to make Ravens, because it is technically outside of the rules. And the only reason I would make them is because there's literally no chance to beat Ultralisk otherwise. And I know you guys don't like me to lose for free. So I'm not going to make them yet. I'm going to try a little bit more at least. I have so many freaking medevacs, by the way. It's kind of crazy. My eco, actually, it's not that much better than his looking at it. I only have 4 bases. There we go. I do want to try an attack on that side. I'll get the Raven upgrade just in case. How about that, guys? We'll get the Raven upgrade. I do think we're still in a pretty big losing position here because, yeah, I mean, he just looks like he's maxed out, right? There's not much we can do against this. I don't know where my medevacs went. Okay. I mean, I'm going to try my best to split. It's not going to be pretty against this many Banelings, though, but I'm doing my best. We dodged the fungals, which is great. I split away from most of the Banelings, which is great. Probably not quite enough, though. Oh, I'm actually making Ravens now. I guess when I have the means, I will just use it, because it's just automatic for me. Now, this ultra is actually kind of dunking my SCVs here, which is annoying. Let's see. Okay, we actually killed an ultra there. The only reason I killed it is because it has no armor upgrades. Otherwise, there's no way it would have been. Okay, try some splitties. Always keep splitting, guys. Let's see what he has here. He does have a good amount of units. Let's see, bring that back over here. Maybe get into like this little nuke over here. Oh, he has Banelings. Okay, never mind. I'm outie. Right, to resaturate this. Boost away. We did kill a base there, which is very nice. Now, I'm not even sure how I would use the Ravens here. I did make them because, you know, we're obviously not going to be killing him. I still don't think it's really going to make a difference here, but it's going to be a fun experiment anyway. I think I need to try to take that base as well. There we go. Oh, he's attacking in here with drones and stuff. Okay. There's no really real targets here to anti-armor missile. Okay, we're getting onto the infestors here, which is actually very sick. Yeah, there's so many infestors that are dying. Oh my goodness, that was so many. Here's one more Ultralisk alive here. Let's target the Banelings. There we go. I don't have any SCVs left, actually. That's a big problem. Let's see, we'll get the last Ultralisk. And then we actually don't need to micro at all here. We can just A-move that, which is nice. No, I don't have any SCVs left. I actually only have 3 CCs, which is crazy. My entire army is medevacs, by the way. I have almost 20 medevacs here, which is insane. Okay. There's a lot of Banelings more. I'm actually just going to use the turrets, which is probably not what I made them for. Am I cheating again, guys? No, it's an experiment, guys, I promise. If there's an ultra, I would love... Oh, actually, I don't have energy for an anti-armor missile. I guess I did cheat a little bit. Now, I'm sure those 2 turrets are not what's going to deliver me the victory here. Maybe these splits, though. There's a lot of units in my base. Let's see. The splitties. There's another infestor with a fungal. I mean, I have so many medevacs that these Marines are probably not gonna die. Not to Lynx anyway. Okay, oh, there's my anti-armor, so let's go. Saved, guys. Their experiment is saved. Okay, we're killing the last few Zerglings in this base. I actually have eco somehow, which is just insane. Oh. Wait. Dude, Adrenal Gland Zerglings actually just mess up your bases so hard. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Oh, he has Banelings. That's one Baneling, actually. Dude, I can't see it because of the cloud of medevacs I have. Literally, I'm getting owned by my medevacs right now. That's a rough one. Yeah, ooh, that sucks. If I had my medevacs, I might have been able to target. And I'm not going to use auto turrets again. That was, you know, probably shouldn't have done that, but it literally just happened automatically. I'm not even lying right now. Oh, I can actually drop a thingy there. That's nice. You know, these Ravens are nice detectors. I do kind of wish that he would actually make ultras again. Just so we can see if it actually does anything, you know? That would actually be kind of nice. Let's see, is there any ultras? Oh, this actually looks like a decent trade. A little bit of micro. There we go. Man, this game actually ended up being absolutely insane here as well. Let's see. I need to check if he has the base in the bottom. He does have the base. Okay, I knew it. There we go. Okay, okay, he's not actually trying to defend it, which is nice. So yeah, we're just gonna YOLO on that base. Yeah, actually we can kill all of these probably. If my units hurry up a little bit. Yeah, nice. Okay, perfect. So we cleaned out that base. I guess I just... Oh, okay. I was losing some stuff apparently. I think I'm just gonna YOLO to the top left. Because I think my only way to win this here is to just to deny all the economy. Like, not just most of it, but quite literally all of it, right? I think that makes sense. Let's see. He is I mean, I'm pretty split out. So even if I get caught off guard, the trades are going to be good enough here. Let's see. Oh, that's actually a fat anti-armor missile. Like, that's going to really help against the Banelings too. So he has another counter attack going here. I mean, the splits are just going to be too good here, I think. There's not enough Banelings. I mean, even if he had a lot of Zerglings, I think there probably wouldn't be enough. Because there's just, you know... The medevac count is just crazy. Oh, I know I'm going to lose that... Oh, I probably should have lifted that. That's a little bit of a mistake. I mean, as long as I keep splitting, I believe. Okay. I mean, all my bases are dead now, which is a shame. Oh, I'm gonna kill all the infestors. Let's go. Huge. And the Banelings are firing, or, yeah, connecting, I guess, but they're really only connecting with a few Marines at a time. And these are the last two Banelings, most likely. I could have gone for the Baneling this too, actually. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Just a little bit of kite. Yeah, I mean, there's just too many. I don't think I even need to kite. There's just too many Marines here and too many medevacs. The only thing I could die to is if I'm clumped to a bunch of Banelings. Like, literally, there's nothing else that could kill me, I think. Or burrowed Banelings, maybe. Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, that... I mean, the game is not over yet. Oh, there we go. It is over. That was a game and a freaking half, guys. Holy crap. I made the Ravens. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to use them against the Ultras, because that would have been a really sick experiment. I mean, I got a good fight because I used the anti-armor missile against the Infestors and the Banelings, but I think that fight was going to be okay anyway. If you look at the units lost, that looks insane. He lost 1,028 units, and at the same time, I lost 500 as a Terran, which is insane because I only make Marines. Those are probably... I guess probably at least like 350 of those are Marines. The rest SCVs, maybe a few medevacs and so. But yeah, that was a crazy game. I would call it a warm-up game, but I'm pretty sure I was warmed up, you know, even halfway through. So yeah, awesome game number 1. Let's keep it going. Oh, we got 4GG again. Oh my god, 4GG is just gonna be our MMR stealer, to be honest. We already lost to him twice. I even lost to him when I cheated on accident in the last episode. So how am I gonna beat him without cheating on accident, guys? That is the real question here. I mean, I wish I had an answer. I think the answer is just going to be to do the same stuff and get very lucky. And that's it. Obviously play very well, but I definitely think we're going to have to be lucky against, you know, the rank 5 Grandmaster player. That is not something you can just, you know, wipe away easily. He did SCV Scout. If you guys remember, in the last episode, he did SCV Scout us for the first time. So I guess that's the only difference in his play that I've noticed. But besides that... he does really just play exactly the same, right? So I think if you go for a 2-on-1, I'm gonna play extra greedy. I think it would be a good choice to try and play extra greedy against him. No SCV scout, really just get into like mass marine medevac from the start, and not make things too complicated. Because yeah, if there's one way to win, you know, if you play against a better player, guys, there's a few things you can do. If you don't want to just get owned in a normal macro game, that is first of all, you can cheese, right? Now, there's not a single Marine cheese that works against Terran, simply put. Like, there's actually not a single one that's good against Terran. So, that leaves us with the option of just out-greeding our opponent, cutting every single corner we can, being super greedy, skipping defenses. Now, there are some things that I can't really afford to skip, but I'm still gonna skip them. Like, for example, if you play a 1 gas expand against Terran without SCV scouting, super greedy. Any proxy, you're dead. No chance you can hold, right? Without the SCV scout. What I'm gonna do here, I'm not just gonna 1 gas expand. I'm gonna expand off of a reactor. I'm not even making a single unit. And then I think, if I'm crazy enough, I might even skip the bunker. I'm actually, nah, okay. I'm gonna be a little bit sensible. This is still cutting corners, by the way, doing this without scouting, but since he SCV scouted my base and he saw the reactor, he is just a 90% sure that he's going to send the unit across, and if my base on the low ground, I would just suffer. So, I'm going to be a little bit sensible, but I'm still going to try to skip all the corners I can, or, you know, cut all the corners. Which means that I'm probably going to, you know, not make the bunker later on, which it already pains me a little bit, because it's just so greedy that it hurts. I usually like to play pretty legit, you know, I like to do builds that can defend everything. So it does pain me a little bit, but it might just be the best option here to get a potential dub. Yeah, there you go. Reaper came across. If I had that on the low ground, I would have just lost the SCV and it would have been really annoying. So I can already tell that, you know, not skipping this... so what was I trying to say? I forgot my... I'm not sure how to put these sentences together. You cut corner... You cut edges? No, you don't cut edges. I'm getting confused with my own speech. I decided to not cut the corner of putting my CC on the low ground. And that saved us a little bit there. Now I'm going to be able to afford my bunker for the first time in this show. Because normally you can't, because you have to make a bunker and you can't afford the gas. Ooh, that's maybe greedy? Is it greedy? Oh, no, it's not greedy. Yeah, Reapers are just too fast. Oh, he's microed. Wow. That was actually... very confident from him to click the Reaper over that line. He didn't even go on the outside. He went straight to the middle. That was a very confident, decisive click. I kind of wish he would have gotten punished for that, because that does feel very greedy, but it is what it is. Now, Yeah, I do have to start stim first, right? We actually noticed in the last game that my Marines did not quite have stim when they arrived, and that was on a bigger map. This map is very small, so I do definitely have to start stim before the starport. Now, I wonder what build he could do, or what build he has in his repertoire that just kind of owns me. The thing that scares me is that in the last game we played against him, he played Banshee, which just owns us, and he sees I'm doing the same build. And also, I've learned that 4GG is a little bit of a robot. Like, he will just repeat the same build over and over. Doesn't matter if it like works or not. If he just wants to do a build, he will repeat it over and over. So I think that's kind of what we're gonna see again, and that Banshee is definitely gonna mess us up. Okay, that is 5 Reapers. I'm actually gonna pull SCV so I don't lose all of them. That seems like the wisest choice here. Yeah, there's nothing really I can do. I skipped the bunker, and I can't really defend it, so I just have to go into my main base. Though I'm kind of happy to see this build he's doing. I feel like it definitely could have been a lot worse. See, I mean, I can't go down this ramp. I'm not gonna pretend I can. Maybe if he's not paying attention. Oh, he's actually not paying attention. There we go, a little bit of damage on that. It's something. It could be worse. I want to get a Reaper. Like, if he mismicros a little bit, I could get a Reaper. At some point, I'm just going to fly across the map and try to kill him, by the way. It's going to happen right now. I wonder if he has the timing down of this. Here we go. This is a make or break, guys. This is either going to win us the game or loses the game right here on this spot, I think. He's still not moving his units, guys. I'm expecting to see a tank back at home. I'm not sure what else. If he doesn't have good defenses in his main, he could actually struggle with this. Oh, he has nothing in his main, guys. He has absolutely nothing in his main here. This is a massive moment. Here we go. Okay, he's gonna drop an auto turret, which we're gonna have to dodge. There we go. Get out of there. And now he's moving his units back so we can retake this base over here. Oh, free tank. He's not even gonna get a shot off. And a free Raven. Okay, let's do some micro here. Don't want to do anything too crazy. Let's kill a few SCVs before we dip. There we go. And that was, you know, as good as it could have been, so that is fantastic. Ideally, he would have messed up more, right? Because I say it's as good as it could have been, but that is like... Unless he would have messed up. I really wish he would have messed up more, because... I'm not quite sure we did enough damage. Sniping the tank and the Raven is huge, though. So that is good. No, I'm not accidentally making siege. Oh, wait. This looks like a really good flank for us. Okay, yeah. Ooh, that's a mistake by him, guys. That is going to be massive. If my units are fast enough. Oh, let's get 2 Hellions. 3 Hellions. 3 Hellions and a Reaper. Very nice. Okay. Beautiful. I did lose Marines, though. Like, that's one of those things, right? On paper, it's a great trade. But I do really need to kill him pretty fast. To not get stuck into, you know, playing against freaking... oh, God. Now, this I actually like. If I actually get to kill them for free, that is. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get to kill them for a few Marines, basically. Which is not so bad. Because the SCV count I don't really care about. I just want to win in the unit battle, really. There we go. That is already a lot better. 4 medevacs. Yeah, the thing is, he's gonna be 100% prepared. If he wouldn't be prepared against this now, then I don't know what he's thinking, right? If he wouldn't be prepared against this now, then it would just be a little bit crazy by him. But I mean, let's just try. We'll see. I killed his Hellions. I killed his Reapers. His army count is probably smaller than mine. But he is gonna have... How many tanks will he have? I would say almost 3. Or maybe if he had one on the low ground, he could even have almost 4. But he definitely has a good amount of siege tanks. Let's see. We're just gonna scan, see what he has. Yeah. Oh, it's a... Okay, he's doing... Yeah, he's actually just a robot. My friends were right. He's doing the exact same moves every time again. It doesn't matter if they were good moves, by the way. He would just always do the same thing. So that is good to know. The next time I will just, like, 100% counter him. The bad news for us here is that he's a little bit too locked down. There's just no opportunity for me to get damage here. I guess I'll just have to bite the bullet and go for 1-1. Because, yeah, there's really nothing to be done here. I could probably even skip a few Marines to make a 3rd CC on location. Now, I wasn't sure where the Raven went. Let's see. Okay, it's not here anyway. Yeah, my only opportunity to win this is to get a sick trade. I'm just going to make my medevac follow that, so he might think I have it under control, right? That makes sense. If I would see that medevac following me, I would... Oh, this SCV is stuck. It has to be executed. If you're stupid enough to get stuck there, that's the end for you as an SCV. I'm sorry, guys. It's just... I didn't invent the rules. That's just how it is. Nothing I can do about it. I might want to make a turret actually still. So if he ever tries to click it back in while we're multitasking, he might actually get owned by it. That's the plan. Let's see. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, a mistake by him. The exact same mistake he made last time as well, I think. Massive blunder. Oh, that's exactly what we needed. Can we snowball this to a victory? Is it actually possible? Okay. Oh, we're in. Oh, this is so big for us, guys. Let's freaking go. Target the command center. That's gonna be a dub there. We're gonna get the command center here. That's massive. The unsiege the tank so we can get the Vikings here. Oh, there's so many Vikings going down. 5 Vikings dead. Can I reach that tank? I can actually reach that tank. Oh, it's not gonna be pretty though. It's definitely not pretty. No! My medevac died last second. Are you kidding me? That is actually a robbery. Did you guys witness that robbery? That's insane. I was gonna get the tank when my medevac died. No freaking way. Okay, I mean, it was still fantastic for us. I'm not gonna pretend that, you know, that it wasn't like literally the best thing that could have happened to us ever. But that was still a little bit of a shame. Maybe I'm a little bit too perfectionist in cases like that, but I really wanted to get that freaking siege tank. At least my Marines lived on low HP, okay? If those Marines also could have gotten blasted, then it really would have been frustrating. So this is his 3rd command center now. Does he have upgrades? He does not have good upgrades. So we're probably gonna be ahead in that department. I think it's time for me to scout for a hidden base around the map. This is something you should always just be doing, by the way, no matter who you're playing against. If you ever have the map control, if you ever have the space to just check for bases, you might as well check. Oh, look at that turret. Beautiful damage. Okay, that's really nice. He's gonna kill the turret. He might not get... Yeah, he's gonna get that depot. Yeah, sucks, but... That Raven is now 1 HP. He's gonna launch another one for 2 SCVs. That's also fine. Didn't see any... hidden bases though, so that's good. I mean, it's not like a hidden base would have been... I mean, actually, thinking about it, it might be better for us if we find a hidden base, because then we get to kill it, right? Thinking about it. Wait, are we getting dropped? Guys, he's making... Okay. He was so close to making a massive mistake there. He was not sieged. I could have actually just killed all of that. But he sieged barely in time. Probably the scan is what tipped him off. Now, what are we gonna do now? Is I think I just need to stabilize. Oh, there is actually... I figured there were drops on the way. Let's see. Okay, I have units here though. Let's kill that medevac first of all. Okay, good micro by him. Oh, actually the turret kill. That's fantastic. And here we have the choke. I think I might have killed the Raven actually. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like my turret shot at something. Okay. Oh, almost killed that. Okay, good enough. Let's see, is he moving out yet? Yeah, he's gonna move out now. Yeah, this is a smart move by him. He's trying to distract me with the drop, keep me at home. And he's gonna move out at the same time. At least he's gonna move out to take his base. Without the 3rd base, we would have been probably winning this game super hard right now. Not 100% convinced. This is a little bit of a crazy... This is just the robot stuff I was talking about, you know. He didn't even, you know... think about the fact that my units could still be there. He just went for it, which I do think is kind of funny to see, but it did work out for him, so who are we to talk about it, right? Let's see. Okay, he's gonna go for some SCVs here. It sucks for me that he is allowed to make siege tanks, you know. I feel like if that wasn't the case, I would really just be able to build her in here, but those siege tanks are gonna make life very hard on us. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go for a sensor. Yeah, I guess we really have to admit that we need to go for a longer game here. I really wanted to kill him earlier, just deny his base. But he did a good job with the drops, was able to keep me at home. And now we just are kind of stuck in playing that long game. Now, we do still have to prevent him from getting too many units. If he gets maxed, we have no chance, obviously, right? So... I think my 2-2 is fast. That's what I'm waiting for, by the way. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm just waiting for my 2-2 to finish so I can actually build her in and try to take a good trade. That is the entire plan here. 2-2 is going to finish in a sec. He should not have it. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't in fact have it. He has 2 tanks here. Here we go. I'm going to YOLO for this. I know it's a really crazy move here. There's a tank shooting on the high ground. That's unfortunate. The trade still looks pretty decent, though. Let's see. Okay, miss micro by me for sure. Could have done a lot better there. Let's see. But the trade was really good. And we're getting the SCVs here, guys, which is massive. Okay, there we go. Let's see how many we can actually get. He's not microing. Let's go. Actually, most of them. Yeah, we actually got so many. Oh, I did lose my reactor. I didn't notice that, guys. Oof. Now his army is bigger than mine at this point. That is very scary. If he has 2-2, he might actually be able to kill us. And that is a very scary thought. Yeah, he is coming across right now. Oh, he's actually going to push all the way there. Yeah, that looks like an army that will probably kill us, to be fair. I think we still haven't done enough to win this game. That is very unfortunate. And I'm very unhappy with that. Really looked like we were going to do it for a sec. Now, I might be able to make it happen in a base trade still. Let's see. Try to get in here on this high ground. Okay. Come here. Dude, this freaking siege tank on the high ground is actually just insane. But we're going to kill the command center. Here we go. That's big. I saved mine, I think. Come here. Don't be stupid right now. This is not the time to be stupid. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna fight here because I have the SCVs. Oh, good micro by him, actually. I have to admit that. I'm gonna try to take this base instead. Let's see. Send all of you guys over here. Yeah, the thing is, I have to fight this from the high ground. I can't actually fight this from the low ground because my marines are just too low HP. I think he might actually have too much, to be fair. I think our army is pretty massive. It is definitely pretty massive. Let's see. Okay, target the medevacs maybe. Okay, back off. A little bit of a misclick there, but yeah, this game is definitely over at this point. And yeah, you guys can really see how hard it is just to play without the siege tanks. If you ever lose having way more units than your opponent, it's over. Like even just once, you can only win if you just have a million more units than your opponent, really. And that's what makes it so difficult. Let's see. Can I... I mean, I am actually... The best thing I have is that my 3-3 is on the way, by the way. Like, my 3-3 is on the way. That might actually be... I'm actually gonna send these back. I mean, if my 3-3 finishes, guys, that would be insane. See, I'm just gonna go across again. That is a pretty YOLO scan by him. Oh, wait, he's actually backing away. He thinks I'm... trying to flank him. I was actually going for an attack on his base. Okay, he's wasting a lot of scans. I think either he's making a big mistake by scanning, or he has another base hidden somewhere. Else, yeah, it's either of those. Because if he only has 2 orbitals, that is obviously a massive mistake. Okay, here we go. No, still waiting there. Oh, I can actually get on top of this from the high ground. Oh, this is fantastic. Let's see. My 3-3 finished, by the way. Ah, still not enough. He just had too many medevacs. Don't kill that, please. Yeah, I lost my starport, so I actually cannot make medevacs here. Probably should have tried to remake that, but I lost my factory as well. Let's see, does he have this base? No, he doesn't. Okay, this game was actually very close. Let's see. He might have another tank just chilling here. Like, that wouldn't surprise me, to be fair. Okay, he's running away. That is actually a little bit surprising. I mean, he obviously has way more marines than me, right? So, it is a little bit surprising. Okay, the 3-3 fight. 3-3 is insane, guys, I'm telling you. It is absolutely incredible what 3-3 marines can do against 2-2. Still not enough. Alright, GG. Oh, very unfortunate. Yeah, I think this game proves to me that it probably cannot be done against a high MMR Terran. Because this game was perfect. He made, big blunders in the defense at the start. Think I killed his entire army plus his... Well, not his entire army, but 3 tanks... 50 marines and his third base, and it still wasn't doable. I think this game could have been won after all of those mistakes. I think... Yeah, here you can see how far ahead he was actually after the start. That's crazy, yeah. Alright, yeah, you know what? I guess if I get even luckier, it might be doable. Because I was already lucky this game. And he made a lot of mistakes. But if I get even luckier, it's doable. I know that sounds crazy, but let me explain. You can tell how far ahead he was after the start. It's just from that Reaper Heli and stuff, right? If that didn't happen, and I'm in a better position, so aka my opponent leaves me alone for no reason, but maybe he would, because I keep telling you guys, he's a bit of a robot. I wouldn't be surprised if he leaves me alone for most of the games. If he leaves me alone for no reason, makes the same blunders with the army, lets my drop gets in, loses the third, then it's maybe doable, but obviously it's very much to ask. So I'm just going to conclude that this level of Terran is too good to beat. The dream of rank 1 is gone, but the dream of top 16 is still alive. Let's try and get it in game number 3. Alright, game number 3 is against someone called Stimpacker. That, Stim A move against Stimpacker sounds like we're in for a banger, definitely. Now, I do hope we can close this one with a win. I would like to gain some MMR today, of course. Get really close to that. I think if we win this one, we'd probably be really close to top 50. Maybe we'd be like about 5 MMR off or so. But obviously, if we lose, excuse me, we would be back to the, you know, the deep depths of despair, which is not where I want to be. So let's try to do better this time. Now, one thing that is not that fun about TVT for me is that there's really only one build we can do in this challenge that makes any sense. I think there's actually not a single other build that would work in Marine Medevac only against Terran. I think at the start we might have done some different builds. Like I think I remember doing some 3 racks, but that really has like no chance of working against these Grandmaster guys. So it's a little bit rough. I could consider trying a cheese again in the hope it works, but that's also a little bit silly. I think for this game we're just gonna try and get revenge for the last game. Even though it's not this guy's fault, of course, that we lost. I'm still gonna try and get revenge for the last game. I'm actually gonna do a different scout. I feel like scouting that early, that you reach their base when your barracks finishes, is a little bit annoying. So I'm just gonna scout if there's a proxy barracks next to my base instead. That is probably a little bit smarter. Let's see what we can find. If there's a proxy reaper, I just imagine it would have to be here. If they would make it here, that's a little bit insane, but obviously mind games and stuff always come into play, so who knows. Let's start that reactor up because there's nothing found. Okay, there's an SCV scout as well. That's very comforting to see that SCV scout. I'm actually going to add a mind game here and just wall off my base really fast. Like, I don't really want him to see, because the reactor is almost always like a heavy one base pressure. I do not want him to think or just to know that I'm just doing a really silly reactor expand. Because if you see reactor with 1 gas, you're just such an easy target for any attack. Right now we might actually be able to scare him a little bit. It's probably something I should have tried a little bit earlier thinking about it, but obviously, you know, hindsight is, it's easy to say. But if this works out, that could be a nice new invention to try. Maybe that's the thing that could keep 4GG at home instead of attacking me, you know? Just walling off. Though, after playing me a few times, you'll probably be aware that I'm just, you know, doing this weird stuff. So I'm not sure if that's going to work out, but we'll see. It is always nice to keep some hope, at least. I don't like feeling like a matchup is just lost when I get it. Okay. Very, very brave. Oh, wow, this is just insane. I can't believe he came in from... Huh? Wait, is he proxy? This makes actually no sense to me. He sees I'm playing reactor first, right? He knows I'm not going to have a unit to defend. And then he sends his Reaper all the way via the top into my base and then scouts my CC. I'm not gonna lie, that is just a very silly decision by him. He could have just jumped up here. And now I think he scouted my build because he scouted weird. Which is a little bit frustrating, not gonna lie. But I guess we're gonna have to deal with it. Definitely gonna make my bunker this game. Oh, maybe he's not looking. He's definitely not looking. I can just feel it. Yeah. Sometimes you can just feel it, you know. My senses were just tingling there. No, I do have to be more afraid. I thought my mind game was going to be sick, but then he did that weird scout, and now I'm just kind of not sure if I'm about to be punished or not for, you know, playing reactor expand. The build for did last game was actually something I was afraid of. I think it's something we have lost to as well before. I very specifically remember a game on Cosmic Sapphire where someone just ran into my base with, you know, a bunch of Hellions and Reapers and just kind of owned me, which is pretty much what happened the last game. The last game we were really lucky that 4GG didn't bring his units back. If he brought his units back to defend, it would have been a complete wash, but that's actually what made it into a game, which is, you know, I'm pretty thankful for. Now, what do I have to be afraid of? I mean, his name is Stimpak. You know, it's actually a bit... You guys know I like to read into, like, names and portraits and stuff, right? If someone is called Stimpacker, I would kind of expect them to not be making Banshees and stuff, you know? They'd probably just be making Stim units, right? You would hope, at least. But yeah, that is obviously not something you can count on, so... I guess we're just gonna try to keep everything in mind and go for a regular follow. I'll get my 3rd barracks here, get an eBay up and all that. Or, yeah, just my 3rd barracks, actually. I don't want to get an eBay yet, because I still have to make depots. Oh, it is actually that build, but it's late. Okay. Oh, this is actually kind of annoying. Oh, the micro mistake by him. Definitely nice for us. Yeah, he should have destroyed us already. I'm not sure why he's not throwing grenades. He's just straight up refusing to throw grenades here, which is very nice for us, honestly, but a little bit of a puzzling decision. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go for this. It's a little bit of a crazy move by me. And I'm going to target the medevac instantly. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, that's GG. That is not supposed to be GG. Huh. Okay. Seemed like he was a bit frustrated, maybe. Look at this, guys. 36 workers for him, 30 of mine. I guess he didn't macro at all, which is probably a contributing factor. If he actually spent those... I mean, how many... That's 14 Marines right there. He would be up in supply if he spent the money. We're actually a little bit behind if you factor my bank in as well. If we look at the income here, this really did not look that bad for him at all. I guess he was just frustrated and lost the medevac. I guess I'll take it. Not the coolest ending to an episode, but I'll take it. We got a little bit of revenge. We got close to top 50. It was a pretty sick episode. Game 1 was insane. Game 2 was pretty insane. Sadly, didn't close it out, but it was still insane. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.